back with episode 15 of Crush Plays Dungeons and Dragons with Dan, Al, Brooke, Christine, Al's plumbing, and Jordan will be joining us shortly as he is doing a busy and important public service-related function.
I figured plumbing was relevant because we are underground in like a dank, dark place, desperately in need of drainage. Yeah.
So true. So desperate they have zombies running their plumbing.
Don't we all?
So Brooke was not with us 2 weeks ago, so I feel like it's the perfect point to recap what happened last session for Brooke. So who wants to start off?
We've killed Gareth.
Finally.
We killed Gareth. We killed a bunch. So okay, we were in a little room. And we
pieced out.
A long rest. We tied up Iggy.
Oh, we did have a full rest, right?
And then we made our way through the dungeon without really encountering anything until we met a band of troglodytes and their chief king man.
Chief King Man.
And Joe Jongeron then actually he's actually starting to get good at the
diplomatic.
Yeah, it worked. So he convinced the troglodyte king that
there were like 30 troglodytes, and the king we would have been dead like this, and he convinced them not to bother us.
Well, how did he do it? What was his logic?
He said that we're just going to see Explictica. Because were we still going by the whole we're trying to be a part of this?
No, we told him that we were going to kill her.
We're going to kill her, and he was pumped about that. And he says, "Go kill her, and then come back and see me."
Because he was subservient to her. He's subservient to her. Said, "Look, if you let us go kill her, then you can be the boss of this place again." And he liked that.
I appreciate.
How did
the
that
way
happen?
That you're remembering that, but that may not have been his altruistic motive. It was more along the lines of, I think he assumes you're going to get your asses kicked, and then if you do manage to defeat her, you'll be so weak that they can mop you up.
I think it was the enemy of my enemy is my friend situation.
Precisely.
And
but I like your optimistic interpretation of it.
Here I thought that there was hope for the troglodyte race, and I guess there isn't.
Trog rights.
Trogs bite. That's what I say.
So then you move down the hallway past that nasty-looking mini dinosaur velociraptor thing.
I don't recall how we got past that.
It
was on a chain. It was on a chain.
So it couldn't get us. And then we came to this little pond, and there was a little boat. You know me. I'm a sailor, so I paddled. I mean, I'm a sailor. It was like a small raft, but I did the paddling. And then we made our way across, and right when we made it to the other side of the pond, we saw Gareth, and then we destroyed him. And there were 3 snake dudes that came out of the water, but we wiped him out. And then Explictica came out of the water, and we brought in an elephant.
Destroyed our boat.
Yes, it was, yeah.
How did you bring in an elephant?
We made a lot of donations to the Democratic Party, and they dropped off an elephant.
Bernie Sanders rode an elephant.
Bernie Sanders was on the elephant.
Brooke, you really should have been here.
I believe so. Yeah, this was my doing, right? Because I had a premonition, a memory, a voice in my head reminded me that Ramna had given me a magic wand to use in case of emergencies. So it was just like, I think now's the time. All on my own, I thought that. And then, and then I did my thing, and then a gigantic element landed on a snake. It was a real David Attenborough moment.
It happens all the time in Dungeons and Dragons land.
But this whole spell also is just bring the elephant, and it's not to say that the elephant's on our side or nothing. The elephant will act like an elephant acts. Like there's nothing. It's not like go get him. No.
there was a bit of Googling to figure out what an elephant would do when magically transported from the steppes of Africa or wherever to an underground pond next to Naga.
I do feel a little bad for the elephant.
Yeah,
And
Find out
and
what was
Tergar's a
I'll be
bear.
part of your
Tergar's a
bed
bear is the
one.
other.
Yeah, I'm a bear now.
Tergar's a big cuddly bear.
a couple of other interesting moments in the upending of the boat when Explictica made her appearance. Everybody managed to jump onto land except Jojondron, who plunged laden with armor down into the water. So there was a little
Oh yeah.
rescue moment from his brother. And then in our last round, Explictica has cast a stinking cloud spell, which has encompassed everybody. I think Jojondron was the only one who failed his save.
Nima didn't succeed either. I have it written down.
Oh,
Jojon and Nimarillion
excellent.
are still stuck. Sorry,
Okay,
sorry
so
to be the
keep-
one to be like, actually, we did have homework.
Well, extra credit for Cassie, because yeah. So at the end of their next turn, they'll have to make a saving throw to see if they are able to extricate themselves from this horrible
Stop
stinking
barfing.
cloud.
But Explictica has gone underwater, so right now we're kind of alone right now and waiting for her to reappear.
Oh crap. Okay,
Mhm.
so she's just like
Or the next
hiding
thing that
underwater.
Yes.
Yeah, last seen around here.
Yeah, next to the elephant.
Yeah,
What if she just eats the
Oh yeah,
elephant?
right.
She could.
I will.
She didn't.
Bring us.
Elephant
I'm
would
picturing-
put up a bit of a fight.
I'm picturing the Le Petit Prince drawing now with the hat. Anybody? Snake and elephant? You guys are too young. You-
I
Possible,
remember.
Christine, you're one of the youngest among us, but I love it.
One of.
Youngest
not sure I
among
read that
us.
Youngest among us. Let's start round number 5. This is like one of our longest combats ever with Turgar
Yeah.
at 20.
Okay. Are we? If I'm moving, are we using? And I go into the water. How far can I go as a bear?
So the brown bear doesn't have any stats for swimming, but I'll bet you.
The bear.
I'll
They
bet you
swim
it really
well.
can swim.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bears are good to swim.
So
All
5,
right.
10.
Let's
So
say
I'm gonna
you could
go.
move. Let's say you can move 20 feet or 4 of those squares in the water.
Yeah, sure. And that's about where I'm going to go. So I'm going to move to here. Oh, nope. I'm going to move to here. Nope. I'm moving there. It's a bit clumsy. So I'm not too far off the shore. I'm moving here. Am I feeling anything in the water?
Why don't you
Yeah.
roll a perception check for me at disadvantage?
Because I'm in the
murky
water?
waters of this pond.
Bears are great swimmers.
So 11.
So
And then plus my perception is so 4. So 15.
15.
Yeah.
You think you see something over here? Why don't you work for me? There we go.
Okay. So I can't really
It
do.
might be a large
Oh, okay.
snake-like shape. It might not.
I moved. How many feet did I move here? I'm gonna move back and just see how much I moved. So there. Okay, so I moved to here. So that was 15. So I've got another. How many feet did you say I could move?
4
20.
squares.
In the water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could move another 2 squares here. Correct?
Just do it.
So
Just do
you
it. Just
have-
move.
I did.
You have a move action, and then you have an action, and for that action, you could dash. Basically, you can double your move speed. So if you
Okay.
really want to get over there, you could get over there. But you
I
wouldn't
want
have
to
any
really get
other
over
action.
there.
All right.
Oh, and then I can't
So you
fight
can-
though.
Right.
Well, you have
No.
nothing to fight on your action, so
Yeah, I'm good where I am. I don't want to
Okay.
get too far out. Yeah.
you're paddling out in the water. Galanda at 17.
Okay. There's nothing really we can do right now, correct?
Can you heal
Like there's
anyone?
no
There's lots you can do. What would you like to do?
Well, I'm trying to think. There's no baddies to attack.
True.
Can I pull Nimarillion out of the stink cloud?
Absolutely, you could.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you do that for free because she's essentially incapacitated, so you could pull her to safety. Now,
Yeah.
another thing you should note is Nimarillion is surrounded by a sanctuary spell that Jojondron has cast upon her. That's what that little
Aw.
yeah.
little noodle is on her.
So what does that mean?
it means that any creature that wants to attack you has to make a saving throw. And if it fails, it
That's
has
so
to attack
sweet of
somebody else.
him. Did anybody
Yeah.
make Nim react cutely to that, or was she already incapacitated?
Everybody was barfing.
Yeah, we were all in a stink cloud, Brooke.
Figuratively
There's
and
one
literally.
romantic storyline here. One, and I want to go over this.
Glonda also notices as she pulls Nimerilian backwards that she is stepping on coins.
Money, I'm gonna grab it.
Ooh, money, money, money.
As you look down to grab, you see that actually it is a field of coins. It is a strewn mess of coins
I'm
and other
pocketing-
objects.
I'm pocketing everything.
Okay, you're spending the remainder of your turn having dragged Nimerilian. You like as soon as you see the money, you
Yeah, just
slowly
whoops.
cast her aside and start grabbing money. Okay.
I'm pocketing
Uh,
this in a separate pocket, and then I'll divvy later. But I don't want to call everybody to talk to me right now, and be like, "Hey guys, some money." I'll deal with it later. I'm just pocketing it right now.
Okay. So, because Nimerilian is not within the cloud at the start of her turn, she does not have to make a saving throw against poison. Therefore, she is not affected by the cloud. So she hacks a bit, but then is free to do her actions. What would Nimerilian like to do?
First she looks to Glonda to say thank you, but then notices that Glonda is now greedily groveling at the ground, grabbing up coins, and she kind of just shrugs. And then, she looks over at Jojandron. Can she pull Jojandron out of the dark cloud?
She could. Now, she's not as strong as Glonda is, so I'm going to have you make a strength ability check to see if you can drag him out there. Because I think everybody wants to see you roll.
Strength check?
Yeah. You're going to roll and you're going to add your strength ability modifier. You only need to beat a 10.
Oh, okay. Woo!
You succeed handily.
14.
So, huffing and puffing, you manage to drag him out of there with you.
Using the power of love and adrenaline.
Yeah, she brushes his hair out of his face and kind of cradles him a little bit and just like, come on, come back to me, please. You're my only hope. Help me.
By the way, Nimerilian has not got a ton of hit points left. I don't know if you noticed that. I think it's
You
been
didn't tell
updated
me
on
that
the
she took
token.
any hits.
Yeah, she took some damage. She has 3 hit points remaining
Oh.
Oh, shoot.
because
Okay. Thanks
because
for
somebody
telling me
marked it
that.
on the token, not on your character sheet. So
Okay, so I only have 3 hit points, eh?
I think Gareth probably beamed you one.
I have
Oops.
no healing things, so
Dang it.
Jojandron does for sure.
And it's Jojandron's turn. Unless Nimerilian
Perfection.
wants to do anything else.
Is he here yet?
I pulled him out on my own greedy.
I see he's on the map, but he's not. He hasn't joined us yet. Well,
He
can we
said he
just
was
go?
gonna join the map early.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Can we
So
can
he's
we
seeing what's
heal
going on.
Nimerilian, or is it who's hurting right now?
I didn't take any damage. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm
I
fine.
apparently very much need to be healed. So how
I
can
took
Joe
some,
John
but not as
harm-
bad as Nim. I'm at 10 of 18.
I think Nim's gonna be really important here because she's the most powerful range attacker we've got.
Yeah.
Norman and,
So
and Nim.
I think
Right.
Jojandron used 10 of his points, his laying on hands healing points previously, so he's got 5 left. He's also got a cure wounds spell that he could cast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, how
So,
much does that potentially give us?
Cure wounds. I've
Cure
got
wounds.
2.
It's a die 8, and in his case, plus 6.
Mm.
Great, let's
Wait,
do
that's
it.
not right. That's not right. Plus
Let's
his
pretend it's
spellcasting
right, 'cause that's
ability
actually
modifier, which is wisdom, charisma, which is plus 4. So it'd be a die 8 plus 4 if Jojandron were to cast cure wounds.
I would like that. That would be
I
great.
think
for
that
me.
makes sense to me.
Okay.
I'll
Who
do
would
it.
like to
Roll a
roll for
D8.
Jojandron?
Oh, you did it. Great, Dan.
11.
Thank you. That puts me up to my full hit points, which is 14.
Boom.
That was perfect.
Ooh, yeah.
Good roll, Dan.
Excellent work. So that is Jojandron's turn.
And I don't know. he looks at me knowingly, and I look at him knowingly, and it's great.
I will mark off John Duran's Cure Wounds spell. There we go.
If we're
This
doing
is just like
if we're-
that scene from You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, where they're in a dungeon and there's a snake that's about to eat them.
It's a well-known scene. It is so Norman. Okay, Norman's back now, moving around, finding his place in life. It is Explictica's turn.
Norman,
is,
you
in fact-
hold on a sec. Norman, did you just have your turn?
No, it's my turn right now. I have not yet done anything.
Well, in fact, it's Explictica's turn on 15 as well. She is going to roll up, swimming up to this newfound creature under the water, and is going to attack Tirgar.
Yeah, bring it.
Why does she have a little icon?
she's hurt.
She's concentrating. She's keeping that.
Oh.
Well, actually, she's going to release that stinking cloud spell because nobody's. Is she? No, she's going to leave it up. It just means that if she takes damage, she might drop the stinking cloud spell. But that's what that concentration icon means. So she goes up to Turgar, and she's going to try and bite him. What is Turgar's armor class in bear form?
Tirgar's armor class in bear form is 11.
Ooh, that's not great. my
No,
friend.
but I've got a lot of hit points.
She rolls and adds a 7 to this. She gets 14, which
Ooh,
is, my
that
math
sucks.
is correct, enough to hurt you. So she bites you.
How much? Sorry, did I
gonna
take 14? How much points of
I know
damage?
that was her 2 hit roll.
Oh, right, she
is
hasn't-
able to hit you.
Okay.
Hasn't done any damage yet, but she's gonna
Yeah.
add 4 points to this, and you're gonna make a Constitution saving throw for me, please. Oof.
Oof.
You take 10 points of damage.
Yeah, my constitution is 10. Oh, yeah, 10.
So your total is 10?
Yeah.
Okay, the poison from her bite courses through your veins and shocks you badly. You
Uh-oh.
are now at disadvantage for all attacks, all ability checks, and all saving throws, and your movement speed is halved. You can
That's great.
reroll this saving throw every round. So on your turn, you'll get to
To see if I
at
can
the end of
shed
your
the
next turn.
poison.
yeah. So you're
Okay.
going to suffer from this for one turn, but then you'll get to roll. You also take 2 die damage for that.
What?
So you take an additional 13 points of damage.
Holy shit!
Oh
That's
my
nasty.
god.
Are you dead?
Close. Not quite. I've got 11 hit points left.
Well, that's in your bear form. You haven't taken a scratch as a.
I have. No, I've got only 21 hit points in my normal self.
And if that wasn't bad enough, she has a
Oh,
bonus
no.
action she's going to use on you, which is to try and charm you. So now, my friend, you must make
Sexy
a wisdom saving
Explictica.
throw.
You can poison someone and charm them?
Yeah, that's a toxic
Sounds
relationship.
like my ex-wife.
I'm dead. So wisdom 4, I rolled a 10.
Okay,
I'm
you
done.
needed a 13, unfortunately. You have been charmed, my friend. You have a
Ugh.
charmed bear on your hand.
Which means I what? On her
Start to
side?
attack us, probably.
You have been charmed by her. You are a big believer in Team Explictica right now.
Oy, oy, oy. How did I get snapped out of it again? I don't remember. Is it good?
Uh,
Is it
Did somebody slap me
saving
across
throw?
the face? I feel like somebody
I
shook
don't
me
know
out
if
of
you
it.
can Remember that? Yeah. Oh, wait. As a half elf, I think you might get a bonus to being charmed. Let me double check that.
Oh, I like that
Fey
you gave the
ancestry.
bear the
Oh,
hard
I do have
eyes.
I have Fey ancestry, which gives me
Yes,
advantage
so-
on saving throws against being charmed.
Yes.
Do it
so
again.
Roll one more die, and hopefully it's better.
Oh god. All right.
What does he need to get?
13.
Hold on, wait.
I got
wait.
it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, then wait.
No, I did. I got 13.
Okay, never mind.
We have you're toying with Christine's emotions. What did you want to help with, Christine?
Well, the rolls that we did for Nimeralian before, where she could say, "Wait, no,
They're
she didn't roll that."
They're both 8s. They're really useless right
Okay,
now.
I wasn't sure what they were.
But I saved myself from being charmed, Andrew.
You did. You are
It
not
worked
charmed.
out in the end.
Get those stupid
Luckily.
yeah
My heart
parts
is
off my eyes.
pounding.
I don't like her still.
So that is her attack. She is going to complete her move, which means if you want, you can take an opportunity attack on her.
I do,
She
yeah.
dives back underneath the water.
So what am I doing? We're rolling here then? A 20?
You're
2
gonna
die
roll a
20.
20
Is it a disadvantage?
Yes, it is a disadvantage.
So
in fact,
two-
that saving throw should have been a disadvantage, but I'm going to allow you not to be charmed because that would be, I don't know. Let's go with that.
Okay, so I'm rolling a 10 plus 10 plus 6, so 16
So this is in bear form.
in bear form, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you actually hit her.
And then I'm rolling because I used
You
my
actually hit her.
Oh my
can
god,
I
well
can
done.
I use bite and claw,
Ooh, the old B and C.
or do I have to roll twice for that, or do I just get one?
In fact, I'm wondering if she is going to do something.
What? She can't. I just hit her.
And she's going to use her reaction to cast the shield spell and increase her armor class by 5 for this attack. So that means Malorusma, my friend, you miss.
Can I use my bite as well though? Like, isn't that a double attack?
That's a great question.
That's the whole thing with the bear.
Yes, you can.
Edge of my
So
seat.
you can roll with. So I'm assuming you rolled with your bite. Now you can roll with your claws.
Yeah.
In fact, it's a disadvantage, so you'd be rolling another die, and if you could get worse than 5, you could. But.
Yeah.
Okay, so she you burn up one of her spells.
Oh, that's true. That's good.
So she does disappear underneath the waves, but she does not feel like getting hit by a nasty big brown bear. But she might be back for you. So that is her turn on 15. Let's go to Norman at 9.
I can't heal anybody. I mean, I don't know. Right now, there's no immediate threat in front of us. I can't target her with a radiant bolt.
Oh, did she use her power to go back underwater? Little twit.
Yeah,
Language,
she's that way.
Brooke.
Yeah, she's gone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
This is a family show.
Hack. She's a hack.
Geez, I don't know.
We have to find a way to lure her out of the water because she's just going to keep doing this. She's going to come out, hit us, and go back every time.
I have an idea.
Okay.
Throw the coins at her.
I think no, these are mine. Listen, we're not all rich like you.
I just dropped them. They're too heavy.
I think the best thing that we could all do is ready an attack for when she appears. So if we're
Right.
readying, then as soon as she appears, we go first. Correct, DM?
That is correct.
So
Now,
that way we'll
I
be
would-
able to hit
I would
her.
specify you have to be a bit specific about where you are going to attack. So
Right,
if
so we'll
somebody
all
was to
pick a
come into
different
your
area.
zone,
Uh-huh. So if we
But
all
I-
just
I
take
like where your
a
head's at.
spot. Yeah.
Would it also make sense for us to back up? Like to force her onto the, like, if we back up to here,
She must have
Then-
some range attacks.
it keeps her, yeah, but she might have to get closer
Oh.
to us. Or even
Yeah.
if we back up further and did like here. And
Or do we
force her
just-
out of the water?
Yeah, I guess.
And we could even hide, like I could hide here.
As a bear?
Yeah. Well, I'd be hidden if I take up those 4. I could hide over here.
Mhm, mhm. I'm small.
I'm looking forward to seeing that.
I
Okay.
mean, okay.
It's
I-
got to be
'cause, yeah.
strategy.
Or do we try to retreat? Do we
We
get
were-
Iggy?
Iggy's
What's
pretty
Iggy?
cute.
But Iggy's not on our side necessarily. I don't know why we would include him at this point. he's going to be terrified of her and may hurt us. He at no point has shown that he's actually on our side. He's only done things in duress because we kind of forced him to, and he's worried about his life.
Yeah, I guess he never like showed remorse or.
I'd be worried that he'll turn on us.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna move to right here and ready the radiant bolt attack.
Okay, so can you ping to me where you are targeting?
I'm gonna target here.
Okay. So I'm gonna put down
Why,
a nice
Al?
little.
I don't know. I don't know what else to do, but just like be ready to defend until we get
Oh,
Terragar
and then
back
you're
on
gonna ready
land.
that if in case she comes up on land. Okay.
Or I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
unless-
I get it.
because
Cool.
that's where Terragar is headed, and I want to protect his neck.
Cute.
Okay, so that's. Do you want to do anything else, Norman, for your turn?
I don't think. I mean, I do. I take out my scimitar and I just do a flashy little to show that I have prepared an attack.
Of a radiant bolt.
Yeah.
Okay, well that deserves a good sword
Nice.
slice there.
Thank you.
What's the elephant doing at this time?
That's a great question. The elephant should go on Norman's turn because it summoned it. The elephant is probably going to go towards land.
Yeah, good.
Because it's not, water, not really its thing. Let's bring it
Tarzan
here.
would disagree with you.
Yeah, and I disagreed with you after all of my research 2 weeks ago.
Fair. Hey!
Trojan!
Look at that well filled out beard. My goodness.
So, John, do
everybody
you need to have a stiff drink after an electrifying evening?
Sorry?
Do you need to have a stiff drink after an electrifying evening?
Got one right here.
And the real question is,
Pure
did
vodka.
they rename
That's
it?
my
If
man.
So, to what?
Pardon?
Did they rename it? And if so, to what?
They named it John Duran Boulevard.
Wow.
I'm not sure I believe that, but we'll go on faith. That's true.
Should we fill him in on what's going on really quick?
No.
That's a great idea. Real quick.
I got my
let's
ass.
do
I went into the water to try and chase down Flictica, and she just absolutely devastated me. She
Yeah.
keeps hiding under the water. So our plan is to try to lure her to the land by retreating either behind that pillar or by going back down into that tunnel. I'm going to try to get back to the land on my turn, which is coming up here. And you're out of the cloud because Nimarillion saved you. Yeah. That's in cloud.
Well, I love
Yeah.
Nimarillion.
Whoa!
Ooh, there's a motion.
Wow.
Everybody gets to make a perception check for me, please.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to make
I'm
a
trying
public
to-
roll
Andrew,
That would
with
be
my
great.
D20.
I am on disadvantage, Andrew.
You are on disadvantage. Everything's a disadvantage until the end of your next turn. You get to roll.
I got
Let's say
23.
10 plus
Let's just say the
4.
I got
Oh,
13.
14.
13.
All right.
14 for me.
Brooke Nimarillion definitely hears something coming from the southeastern part of that cavernous room. Something high up. Sounds like a combination of a. Am I all alone here? Is it all
I can
No.
hear you.
messed up? Oh,
Nope.
okay, good. Everybody's video is just fine. So, it's one of those moments where nobody's talking and all the videos are black.
Yeah,
so
it's like that for me too.
So yeah, you hear because the sounds of battle have decreased now, and it's just everyone milling about, except for the sound of coins jingling from Glonda scraping them up from the ground. But you're pretty sure you hear a skittering sound and almost sounds of anger and shouting. Very distant, but from somewhere to the southeast behind, well, due east from where you are, but higher up in the wall.
Okay.
That is information for you to do with as you will. It is not your turn yet. It is round 6, Turgar's turn. Turgar.
Okay. So I'm going to use that dash ability so I can double to 8 squares, correct?
Well, while you're in the water, it's your movement speed is halved, but as soon as you get out of the water, it is
Yeah,
normal
so
again.
I'm moving to here.
Did I miss
I
my
should be
turn?
here. Whoops, I should be here. Okay,
No,
so I'm out of the water.
You're like next after him, I think.
Now, how
Yeah.
many more
Okay.
squares can I move, Andrew?
Okay, so I think you moved 4 squares worth there, and as a
2
bear,
squares
you're-
worth there.
right. It's
Okay,
but
whatever.
it's,
Sure.
it counts as 4 because you're
Right.
uh, Oh, in fact, your movement speed is halved normally because you have been you've been poisoned. So your regular speed of 4 feet is now 20 feet, and when you're in the water, it is halved again. So that means you spend all of your movement getting out of the water.
And I
you
can't use
barely
that dash
crawl.
ability to double it?
You could, when you're on the ground, then use your dash ability to do another 20 feet worth of movement.
Yeah, I
before
would like to
squares.
do that. So
Okay.
that would take me to what? Here? Am I in the cloud though if I'm here?
You are in the cloud if you're there.
Okay, so I can't do that. Where was I? I was here. Wait, it was darn, it's hard to move when you're big. Okay, yeah. So I'll go this way towards my elephant friend. There. Is that good? Or am I too far? One, I think I'm too far. There.
You could go another.
I can
here.
go
If
another?
you want to just, yeah, you could. Let me just move you where you could end up.
Yeah, thank you. I don't know why I'm
You could probably
clumsy
end
with
up
it.
there. I think
Okay.
you could
Okay.
end up there.
Okay.
If you ever want to be fine-grained in your control, you can use, when you're selected, you can use the I, J, K, and M keys to move in single squares in those directions. Or
Okay. Or those
there are
arrows
also
in
the
the.
arrows at the top.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Super. Thank you.
Cool. Did you want to do anything with your bonus action?
What can I do?
You could leave brown bearish form.
No, I'd
I
rather
think you wanna do
weather
that.
another attack in this form
I
than.
think you probably do.
Yeah, I'm good.
Excellent. Kalanda, 17.
Did he just take his saving throws to see if he was no longer poisoned and no longer charmed?
Oh, yeah.
Well, he's not charmed, but he can roll his saving throw on the poison.
So that's 1, or is it a 2 die?
It's a disadvantage.
Yeah. And what am I adding to it?
Your Constitution bonus, or your Constitution saving throw bonus, in fact, which might be a little higher.
Which is plus a Constitution saving bonus, which is my Constitution is +2.
Yes, it is +2. You don't have, the Druid does not have proficiency in Constitution saving
Right.
throw, so it is just +2.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, good.
Hey.
18.
You knocked it out of the park. Yeah,
Nice.
you are no longer poisoned. You shake off the effects.
That's how half elves cheer. A little whistle, whistle, whistle.
Oh, for future reference, as a brown bear, you have +3 in Constitution.
Oh shit. Oh, I
Yeah,
should have
you
looked
take
at
when
that
your shape
too,
change,
yeah.
you take the better
You take
of
on-
the strength
yeah.
or dexterity Constitution. Cool.
Okay.
There you go.
Very well.
So now we're at Glonda at 17.
Hooray. Okay. I want to ready an attack. If I ready a spell and I don't use it, do I use up the spell slot? Like, do you know what I mean? Like, if they don't go into that area, have I lost my spell spot because I'm readying it, or do I keep it?
That's a great question. Action ready. So it lets you use your reaction. When you ready a spell, you cast it as normal but hold its energy. When you release with your reaction when the trigger occurs, so you will lose the spell if you trigger it this way.
Okay. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to ready Thunder Wave.
Okay.
And I'll ready it in this vicinity.
Oh, you think she's coming there?
I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's good.
I mean, I don't want to go
It's all
next to where
crapshoot.
Norman is, so trying to spread it out a little. So here.
Cool.
Gotta create a perimeter.
Exactly.
I love that your targeting computers are maxed out here. All right, that is your action. Nimralian goes at 16.
My name is Glonda, not Christine.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Let me fix that for you.
Wow.
Thank you so much. I'm trying to get into the fantasy.
Dungeon Master fail. So it is Nimralian's turn next, unless you want to do anything else, Glonda, move or anything. You'll be you'll stop filling your pockets with coins at this rate.
Yes, I'm not filling my pockets with coins anymore.
Okay.
It's over.
Did somebody say coins?
Yeah, you definitely see before she stopped to turn and look in that direction, she was filling her pockets with the field of coins that seems to be present to your east. There are also a couple of small objects lumped in this small treasure trove. But it's Nimralian's turn now at 16.
Uh-oh, what happened there?
Is
what
it
does Heather Marie
expected?
find so funny?
Yeah. What did Heather Marie find so funny, Al?
She's watching LOL Germany.
Wow, she's definitely LOLing.
It's that show where comedians, if you make each other laugh, then you're out of the room and you don't win money.
Yeah, I watched the
Oh,
original Japanese version of that with Brad.
Yeah.
That was fun.
The Australian version's pretty good. This is the German version. Anyway,
Anywho, Brooke, it's Nimralian's turn.
Yeah, so each little square is 5 feet, correct?
Correct.
Okay. And radius is half of a diameter. So if it says I'm thinking fog cloud, and it says you create a 20-foot radius sphere. So that's actually 40 feet in diameter, which is 8
Correct.
squares.
Math checks out.
Excellent.
20-foot radius is 40 feet wide in total, which is eight
but then
squares.
it's not
Yeah.
a cube, it would be a circle. Like it wouldn't be a
Yeah,
square, it'd be a circle.
It gets pretty wonky in D&D terms, but yeah, it basically fits that area.
Okay. Because what I was thinking was if I could cast fog over the water, she couldn't pop up away from us and do a ranged attack because she wouldn't be able to see us well.
It's true.
I don't know.
A lot
I
of
was just
spells
thinking
require
we're
that you see
trying
the
to
target.
push her onto land,
I like
and
it.
in doing, yeah, okay. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could cast it kind of here-ish, and then that would basically block her off. I mean, there's the fart cloud there, though, so I suppose I should be aware that right now the fart cloud's blocking her off, but
Yeah, no, that's still good.
Wouldn't you want it to be a bit closer to the shore? To force her to come on land, maybe?
because she couldn't see through the fog, too, right? If she was on the other side of the fog, she still couldn't see through it. So you're right, as long as I do... So what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Oh, wait. Yeah, Andrew, you know what I want to try to do.
I do, yeah. It does indeed do what you want. It would obscure her ability to see you. So.
Yeah, so
why
she'd
don't we
have
just
to come up
create-
onto land if she wanted to try to attack us.
So
That's
no, but I think your initial instinct was right. If you put it so that she has to get to where my ready to attack is.
Yeah, but that you
Yeah.
want it a bit close. Oh, that's
So
huge.
I don't want it to be covering any of the land at all.
No, yeah. I didn't realize it was that big.
So
Yeah,
Brooke,
it's
I
huge.
have made you the owner of that fog cloud. You put it where you want it to be.
Oh, I'm so bad at that. Okay. What's the icon for the fog cloud? I can't do that. No.
Okay. Well,
How do I move the
I'll just move it, and you tell me if it's in the right place then.
Okay, a little bit more to the left.
Oh, I feel like I'm adjusting a painting. Oh wait, that's not right.
That's
no.
left. Yeah. Yep. More. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Maybe down
Yeah,
one,
that's pretty much.
or no? Because if she can't see through the fog cloud, because the fog cloud.
Yeah, she can't see through the fog cloud. So by
Okay.
doing
We've
that,
created almost a
she
nice
has to come
shield
on
there.
her.
Yeah. With her poison cloud and that fog cloud.
Unless she doubled back and went into that little lagoon on the right.
And then, but the
But I
elephant's
don't
also
think so.
shielding us.
Yeah.
And the pillar.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I just picture Heather
I love-
Marie laughing at us and our predicament.
I do too. I love it. She's so heartless. Okay, so you cast your fog cloud. Mark off that spell. Are you doing anything else with your action?
Looking a bit doughy-eyed at Joe John Drawn.
Excellent choice.
Like a bread? Bread eyes?
What?
He's a doughy.
Yeah, that's right. Like Pillsbury Doughboy.
Mm.
Okay, that is Nimralian's turn on 16. Let's go to Jojandron at 15. Oh, by
Okay.
the way, you have cast your Cure Wounds spell on Nimralian because you care. I have
Of
marked
course
it
I
on
did.
your sheet.
I don't just care. Nimralian is the love of my life, and we were destined to be together.
Quite the
and-
turnaround due to events.
She knows that. I hope she knows that.
You can
And I'll-
cast a healing spell on me.
I will tell her that every minute of every hour of every day for the rest of our lives if I need to. Anyway, how do I have my little character sheet in the top left corner of North Star? It's gone away.
Click on your person.
There it is.
Yeah, click your dude.
Perfect. Okay, great. So it's got my hit points from last week saved.
Indeed.
I was worried about that.
All 20 of them.
All 20 of them.
Hey,
Okay, so
why don't you can cast a
Um,
healing spell on me.
let me get this straight. We've tried negotiating with her, and she's not interested.
Correct.
Terragar has tried to fight her in the ocean, in the pond here, on her own court, and has failed, correct?
Did not go well.
Correct.
Yeah. Did not
So now we're trying to draw her out of the water. You never play your opponent's game. You always make them play on your court, right?
Yeah, she did take some damage last week. I don't remember how much, but she took a little bit.
So Nima threw a smoke bomb into the water to get her basically trapped into this northeast quadrant, right?
Yes.
And Galanda put a ready attack in the same to draw her out of the water too, right? That was the intent of that.
Her name is Glonda.
Oh, sorry.
My name is Glonda.
So beyond that, I don't have any sort of type of thing that can draw someone out of the water.
You can heal me.
What was this about the coins?
There's a pile of coins.
I found money.
Christine grabbed a bunch.
Glonda.
There's still a pile more.
Oh shoot! And I forgot to shout at
Glonda.
everybody that I heard noises.
Oh, I'm
Oh,
gonna
right.
Give you that
Oh,
one for
shit.
free.
I will say this though, all kidding aside, you might want to heal me because you might need me to tank.
How
if-
far gone are you?
I've only got 11 hit points as a bear left, and I'm less than half my spells and I'm damaged as half elf Tergar.
Okay, what do I use here? Cure wounds or lay
Again,
on
something's
hands?
coming from over here, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna probably need me to either deal with that or her. I have a
Yeah.
feeling maybe whatever's coming over there.
Yeah, no,
So Jojandron has 5 points left in his laying on hands healing pool. So if you were to use that ability, pop 5 points healed automatically. You could also cast a Cure Wounds spell that would restore a die 8 plus 4. So it's 5 points minimum either way, but you could get more of the Cure Wounds.
let's do cure wounds for Dan.
right.
Terry Gar.
Terrygar. Terrygar, great actress.
So I'm gonna roll
Let's,
a public roll of D8 plus 4.
sweet. Let's have it.
I just rolled publicly.
Okay,
And
so
it's,
it's 8 points.
He's
Hey.
exposed himself to show you 8 points. Mark off that spell, my friend. And
I will do so.
Thank
sweet.
you.
Did you want to do anything else with your action? Move? Bones?
That's a really, really good question.
Oh, Poor.
Is
poor
anyone
Rachel.
else in dire straits? Like, do I need to put a sanctuary on anybody if I've already done that?
I still
I've
have
got 10
my-
of 18 hit points.
Baby,
remaining.
you'll have a sanctuary from me until this thing's all through.
Did I cast a charming spell without even knowing it? What's going on?
Norman and I are just standing between Nima and Joe John. Like, this is very awkward for us.
You know, I was nervous about us this whole time, but I think this fight that we've been in together, this what do you call it?
Oh my
Battle.
god.
Yeah, it's pulled us closer. Okay, no, I'm good. I'm just gonna stick around here.
Important point on the sanctuary spell. If Nimralian makes an attack or casts a spell that affects an enemy or deals damage to another creature, the spell will end. So clearly, either I forgot that or she has not yet done that since she cast the sanctuary spell, or the sanctuary spell was cast on her. So just be aware that if you get violent, you're going to lose that sanctuary.
Well, good thing I just did a fog thing then.
Precisely. It is Explitica's turn.
Oh boy,
She
here
does
we go.
something you don't know what.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
Does not
I don't
involve
like that
coming out of the
at
water and
all.
attacking you.
I bet she's healed herself. That's what
She was
she's done.
Glonda the whole time.
Ah! You're all charmed. Now fetch those coins for me.
Now, sort those coins in order of value.
That's right.
Let's go to Norman at 9. What is Norman going to do at 9?
Oh, so we don't know what she did. Okay. I am going to. Oh man, I'm worried about that corner when Nim kind of offhandedly over her shoulder said, "Hey, I heard something." Tell you what, I'm going to, because my ready to attack, like I either have to renew that or, okay.
Right.
I'm going to move over here. And can I like very slowly fill my pockets with coins, but like while keeping an eye on the creepy corner, and have maybe an attack readied to the creepy corner while, but like very slowly filling my pockets.
Right. Okay. You roll a 20-sider for me there, Al, as you
Okay.
reach down and grab on to
2.
2. All right. You pull your hands through the pile of money, and a bunch of
Oh, no.
coins are in your hands. That is all that's in your hands. You're not even looking at what the coins are because your attention is wrapped on that corner.
Oh.
Okay, great. I'm just
Yep.
just holding coins. Nothing wrong here. Nothing to see. Oh god.
Uh-huh.
And I have
And-
an attack ready for. I got to tell you where, right?
No, if you're picking up the coins, that's your.
That's it.
technically
Okay,
that's your
great.
action.
Sure. I'm
Yeah.
taking coins. Oh no.
All right. When suddenly, and you probably begin to hear this as you are clinking the coins in your pocket, emerging from a hole in the wall that you barely saw because of the way the torchlight is illuminating the room, out emerges a giant worm-like creature.
Ew.
It's a tremor.
Oh. Where's
It-
Kevin
and
Bacon
it's-
when you need him?
It
Hold on.
launches out.
It might be friendly.
God.
They're all friendly in this game. Let me describe it to you. Come here. So it is a foul creature that looks like a giant centipede. It's got lots of little tendrils coming out of its face. And as it comes out of the wall, it skitters along and then sort of launches itself down the wall, more or less towards your direction. As it comes out, you see a cloud of smoke follows it. And that is its action.
This was right after Norman, right?
That's right.
So the elephant has its turn.
Oh, you're right. What does the elephant do? It's going to continue getting up under the land here. And maybe it'll just sit there and wait and defend itself if something comes up to attack it.
Okay.
Thank you for remembering. I mean, I'll give him a initiative, so I won't forget him. So he's going to get.
I think elephants naturally eat worms, so we're good, right?
They are omnivores. They, you know.
Believe they're natural enemies for sure. Let's go back up to the top of the round with Tergard 20. Round 7. It's turning into epic fight.
What say you, everyone? Do I take out? I guess I go for this worm, and I'll let you guys worry about Explictica.
Yeah,
I
I mean,
think,
we have to go for the enemy we can see.
Yeah, I'm going to move here, so there's a wall between.
I'm not too worried about Explictica anymore.
Yeah, she's probably gone, or she's
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
changed her feelings. Like maybe she's had some time to think,
Do you think?
why? Why am
Yeah.
I doing this? Hmm?
What am I
Why am
doing
I
with
spending
my life?
all my time in an underground lair with people who don't even really like me? I'm going to become friends with these people. But this worm on the other hand, it is nasty, and I'm putting myself between you and it, and I am going to attack it with my claws and my mouth.
Sweet. Let's see what happens. You are no longer poisoned, so you do not roll at disadvantage.
I am rolling a 4 plus. What is that?
14.
Plus. Let me get to my sheet because I was looking at my spells. So that's a 4 plus 6, so that's 20 with both.
Well, I see one die which gave you a 14.
Yeah, but then my plus 6 attack bonus.
Yeah, no. So for your bite attack, you'll.
Oh, I
you
need to
hit
do
with your bite.
2. Right, I need to do 2, don't I?
You do.
Sorry. I'm not, like, I know it may seem otherwise, I'm not the sharpest. And an 8.
Fortunately,
With
your
my
claw
claw.
attack misses, but your bite will hit. So let's roll some
So-
damage.
Okay. D 1 die 8 plus 4, so 12 points of damage. Hammered him.
Okay, he did.
Sunk my teeth into his bulbous flesh.
Okay, and it tastes as gross as a worm would taste, but it tastes
Mhm.
like garbage.
Yeah.
I don't know. The worms in Lion King look delicious.
Yeah.
Did though.
Especially
I
the
did.
beetles.
Yeah.
It-
Grub.
It's Glanda's turn on 17. Glanda, you lose your Thunderwave spell because it was not cast.
Oh, buggers. Okay. Well, I don't have a plan.
Why can you not do that again?
I can. I'm just gonna lose a spell slot
Right.
for the game of chance.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna ready my hand crossbow.
Not going to take on this worm.
Okay, yeah, I'll take on the worm. Can I use my crossbow to attack, or will I hit Tergar?
Unfortunately, they're both large creatures, so if you move,
Can I
in
go
a way
here?
that you could move there, and then you could definitely shoot.
Can
at
you-
it, attack it?
Oh yeah, you don't want to move closer because then but you're exposed to Explictica just if you move there.
Okay, can I move here?
From where you were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, that is totally workable because your movement speed I think is 25, so you
Yeah.
can move there. Yep. you're good.
This is all pending Explictica doesn't show up here, but
Of
let's
course
all
she will.
hope.
Why would she possibly show up there? That's pretty
Oh
good.
shoot, dang, she's gonna. Okay,
Shoot, dang.
shoot, dang. I'm gonna. Should I just go up to it? I don't want to get bitten by it. Okay, I'll go up to it.
No,
Whatever.
don't. Range
Okay.
your attacker.
Okay. Jeez, I'm gonna use my hand crossbow.
It's peer pressure.
Yeah.
All right, let's have your attack roll with your hand crossbow.
Okie dokie. That's a 11.
11. Unfortunately, that is not enough to hit it with your attack roll. So you probably shoot an arrow into its side, but it does, or a bolt into its side, but it does no damage.
Sounds good. That's it. That's it for me.
Then we have Nimralian at 16.
Nim,
My turn?
Nimrilian.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
I can't do
We're
a
waiting.
ranged attack because Tergar's a big old bear right in front.
I'm
of me.
sorry. I thought I was helping you guys, and I think I've made it worse.
No,
Well, if
we'll
you
make
kill
it
it by
work.
yourself, that's fine.
Yeah.
I would like to confirm if I know anything about this earthworm because I'm so freaking smart and brilliant, and I'm so smart you don't even know. What do I know about these crazy worms?
Well, that would involve you making a nature roll for me, please.
Okay.
Oh,
22.
You did stay awake in nature school.
Yeah.
You are almost positive that this is what they call a carrion crawler.
Okay.
They scour putrid flesh from carcasses and gobble the slimy bones that remain. They aggressively attack any creature that trespasses on their territory or disturbs their feasting. Generally, they follow the scent of death to their food, but it prefers not to compete with other scavengers. So it's a little curious why it's here, because generally they don't work like this. They generally favor caves, sewers, dungeons, and forested marshes, but they're also drawn to battlefields and cemeteries. One thing you do know about them is they have the tentacles are poisonous, and people are known to be paralyzed if they are attacked with those
Oh,
tentacles.
great.
Interesting that a scavenger would have poisonous tentacles. I don't know how I like the biology on that, but all right. I had half a mind to kill the elephant to make the worm want to eat its carcass, but we won't be doing that. I think that's a little aggressive. It's a little bit of a big thing to do. I don't know anything about its weaknesses, though. I just know that it has poisonous arms.
Would you know anything about weaknesses? Well, you know that it can climb a wall pretty well, but for weaknesses, generally, it doesn't have much in the way of natural armor, but it is fairly tanky. That's what you would know about it.
Tanky. Okay.
So it can take a beating, and the older they are, the more tanky they get. So.
And how old does this worm look?
It does not appear to be a large variant of the species.
Okay.
It is not as big as some of the specimens you've got back at home.
Okay, so it showed up. You said it basically puff of smoke showed up. What's his face look like?
Well, it emerged from a hole in the wall, and as it did so, some smoke followed out from behind it. And you also did remember hearing the sounds of shouting and general violence from behind.
So maybe they were smoking these worms out in order to attack us. And this worm could be on our side if we pull it on our, if we charm it or love it, give it a hug.
Yeah, who speaks to animals? Tergar.
That'd be Tergar.
I can't do it in bear form unless it's another bear.
Oh yeah, you can't talk to the worm as a bear. It's too bad.
I can speak to
I just feel
animals,
like this
but
is probably a chaotic neutral worm,
Yeah.
He's just trying to live his life, just trying to live his worm life.
You do know they're not. I mean, it is still a worm. It doesn't have much in the way of brain cells.
Worms are not that dumb. All right, fine. I'll chromatic orb for all of that. It was just a thank you for all of your fun information. I'm gonna move over here. Come on. How do I move? Come on, you can do it. Over there and then up here. Can I see the worm and do my orb?
Well, you are standing on Gnorman, so
No, I'm not.
there. Now it works. Now that works.
Okay.
You step
I
on
can't.
top of
and my
Norman.
hand's gonna go away anyway because I'm gonna attack.
Okay. All right. You're gonna shoot a chromatic orb at this guy.
Yep.
What flavor of chromatic orb are you gonna send his way?
I'm feeling fiery. Can I do fire?
Absolutely.
Great.
So you're gonna roll a ranged spell attack on Monsieur Le Crawler.
Fuck. Pardon my language.
Heck.
Darn.
Heckin' heck.
What was your total on that roll? I
Oh
don't think
god,
it's enough,
like
but
9 maybe?
Yeah,
No,
unfortunately
it
not
was
enough.
10. It was a 10.
Well, unfortunately your chromatic blast of fire goes wide.
If she rolled an 8, would that have helped?
Actually, that's a great question. I would be a 15.
Are you going to use that?
Sure.
All right, mark it off. You hit him.
Yay! Thanks.
Glonda, thank you.
Yay!
I mean, Glonda.
Turns out you foresaw yourself hitting this thing, and it happened.
That's right. I was like, wait a second. This doesn't work.
I did study.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay, and then the attack for that is
It's 3d8, I think.
3d8. Oh, for the love of Pete!
Rolled more
Oh, dear,
8s.
that is disappointing. All right, well,
So
you did hit it,
shitty.
but it was very close. Yeah. Well, that was exciting. It is 8:32. Should we take our little bio break
Yes.
and come back to George
Yeah.
Alderon?
Certainly.
Excellent. All right, let's just peace out. We'll come back in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 5 minutes. And we're back. I'll go to the big heads while Joe Jondron comes back here. God, we got like 4 empty boxes?
Penny.
What is that all about?
Come here.
This makes sense.
Penny.
Yeah, she just walked out. She's learned how to
do
walk
we
up
have a-
and down the stairs. So
Do
Oh.
you have a dog cameo?
almost. But, oh, come here, Penny.
Turgar's gonna turn into Penny.
Well, I want to know if we get a bonus for having a magical golden dog.
Yeah, can we get an inspiration?
I didn't
I'll
know you
give you a
named,
bonus hit point.
you named your dog after Desiree's daughter.
Has nobody said that yet? I texted Des. Did nobody mention this to you yet?
I do want it to be known that I did not name the dog. That was my daughter, Erin, who named the dog. And I think it's lovely, though, that they share a name. And maybe
Aaron,
one day,
the notorious troll.
Penny and Penny will get to be friends one day.
Likely,
Yeah.
very likely.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Can I be friends with
Here.
Penny?
Come.
No, only with Dan's other pet named Christine.
Oh, he never lets that pet out of the attic.
We don't see that much.
Penny.
All right, whose turn is it? What's going on?
It's Joe Jondron's turn, but he's
He's usually the most
clearly-
timely one of us all.
I know, he comes back showing us his phone
Why
and
are you
that
being
he's
so shy? Come here.
He's
No,
off his
we
game.
gotta-
He's
we gotta have a
working
team
for the
meeting
city.
about punctuality. My goodness. I just realized Nimmeralien's sanctuary is going to move with her there. Oh, that reminds me, Nimmeralien, your sanctuary disappears.
He's gone now
Yes, no
for
longer
a measly
sanctified.
4 hit point attack.
So true.
Who's
All
after
right, well,
Joe
anybody want to act for Joe Jondron?
Oh, it's his
Had
turn?
his chance. He had his
let's,
chance to be here.
Oh, my God.
We've-
Well,
He's
What
already
did he
tried to
do?
talk to it.
I mean, he could come around to here, and then he acts as a shield to Nimmerilian. And then we're actually using that pillar and the elephant as shields against what's her face? Carmen
I'm worried
Electra.
that elephant might be an
Stampede.
elephant and just like, stab us with a tusk or something.
Oh, can it do that, Andrew?
Can you talk to
Elephants
it?
do what
Oh, no,
elephants
not as
do.
a bear.
Oh, I wonder if
Oh yeah,
I should-
Joe John's got to speak to animals, right? Didn't he say that?
I
We
did.
talked about either speaking to the worm or speaking to.
I don't know what he's talking about. He does not have speak to
It's
Dan-
me. It's
Hairguard
me.
does. He
But
just
that
can't
is
use it.
actually not a bad idea because I'm going to lose the bear here probably in the next couple turns, and then I could use
Animal friendship.
animal friendship spell to get the elephant told. Oh God, and that could wreak some havoc.
Cool.
Wreak some havoc, baby.
Joe John's
Andrew?
return.
Oh,
Whose turn
he's
is
here.
it? Oh, he is. Okay, good.
Jordan's. It is Jordan's turn. He has finally returned.
Yes,
Sure
pardon
there
me. I'll I'll explain what happened. I just went on a crazy adventure. Anyway, I'm going to kill this worm.
Okay.
All right. Explain how that will happen. Are you going to walk through Norman and Nimmeralian to get to it?
I'm short.
Oh,
Just like
can
jump
I
off
not
my
do that?
shoulders and like do a front flip.
And then like shove Nimmeralian out of the way.
There's no way I can get around, eh?
No, you can walk through your friend's squares as long as you don't end in them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to put myself here then.
Okay.
And I'm going to get my big ol' sword, and I can't do a traditional Joe Jondron finishing move on a worm. I
T to T.
don't think they have the T or the T. So I'm just going to try and slice this thing lengthwise, because as we all know, if we slice a worm in half, you got 2 worms.
Fair
That
enough.
makes sense. Yeah.
Have you rolled your attack roll?
I'm going to roll a public D20.
You know what, Marion?
Yes.
You get to leave the game open though. We're there. We're doing the plank anymore.
Well, sir.
Well, sir.
That's great. So,
Yeah.
points of clarification. Nimmerilian is concentrating under fog cloud. If she takes damage, she is going to risk losing that fog cloud.
Okay.
Now then, Jojandron, having rolled a natural 1 on his attack roll, you swing at the carrion crawler, and it nimbly grabs the sword from your hand and pulls it, and in one fell gulp swallows it.
My sword?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Not what I needed today.
I mean, I could portent that to an 8 rather than, but that's just so good. I mean, I just
Still,
really love
no, but then you don't want him to lose his sword.
yeah.
That is
I'm
a
standing
long-term.
right. I'm standing right next to Joe John, and I feel bad, so I just like give him one of my coins.
Yeah, I can portent that so that it's not a natural 1.
See, those 8s are coming in handy.
See,
Yeah,
it's
all right.
only
So
reasonably
he actually
better.
rolled an 8, not a natural 1.
Okay, so what is that attack total now?
It's well. What do you mean?
As we all know.
As we all know, it's an attack plus 5, so that's 13.
13 will hit. So far from losing that sword,
Look at
you
that.
managed to hold on to it this time. Let's do
So
your
now
damage.
I'm going to roll a 2d6, add 3, public roll.
I would laugh if it was double 1. Oh, definitely not.
So 12.
All right. You do a massive slash of damage onto the carrion crawler, but it makes a pain and agony, but it's still standing and threatening you. Well, that was a little less interesting, but I'll go with that. So
I
that is,
loved what you chose, though, Andrew. You did that was great and fun.
And
but I
Nima,
do respect the port.
thank you so much. It just affirms my feelings towards you that you would do that portent.
I'm gonna reach back and take the coin I gave Joe John.
Oh,
It was a redo. It was a redo, and I didn't get a thank you.
yeah. No, that's fair.
Okay.
Dan, you're muted.
It is. Oh, let's hear Dan's witty rejoinder.
You're still
Nope,
muted.
still muted. All right, we'll let Dan work on his muting skills.
There. Oh, weird. Okay, I must have clicked something. What kind of creature is that
Yeah,
again?
mute.
It's a worm.
It's a worm, Dan.
Carrion crawler is its name.
Carrion
It has
crawler.
poisonous
Otherwise known as a
tentacles.
big ass centipede. So it is now in fact Explitika's turn. Norman hears from behind him a slithering sound, and Explitica emerges from the cloud.
Stink cloud.
Oh my
stink
gosh.
Cloud, unaffected by it, it would seem.
Is she a
my
worm
gosh,
too?
no, I would-
What's that?
Is she a worm too?
Which is a snake.
She is
Snake.
more of a snake.
So it's a type of worm.
Yeah, and she. In fact, in order to attack Gnorman, I need to be there. She attacks Gnorman. So.
Oh, here we go.
What is your armor class? Here we go.
I'm sorry. What's my armor class? 15.
Lie.
15.
Lie and say 19.
It's 25, Andrew. What are you talking about? It is +7 to this roll.
Ooh, I'm bite-sized.
she-
This is bad.
Ooh.
Oh no,
Bite
no, 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 no.
That is definitely a hit. So, a bunch of things happen. Gnorman is going to have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, is
Gnorman
she-
Takes,
Hmm.
Gnorman takes 10 points of damage just from the bite.
Ruh-roh. That puts me at 0 points.
Don't worry about me, guys. All right. And what was your total saving throw? It does not look great for you, unfortunately.
It was a 6.
And then you added your Constitution saving throw bonus, which is
0.
a 0. Ooh. All right. Well, let's see.
Muting me.
Take a.
Do you have a
take-
Norman
you
is
take a
out.
further 5. You take a further 5 points of poison damage.
Is that
But since you
possible?
are since you are unconscious, what that equates to is 1 failed death save.
That's
Okay.
I
So
thought that's only if they go
harsh.
like. No, okay, never mind.
Got it.
yeah, he just took more damage. So you do check that first fail. So
Yeah.
yes, you are unhurt. And she doesn't bother to charm you because you are unconscious.
No, I got ragdolled a little bit.
But, Brooke, do you have a portent?
I've used them all.
Oh, okay.
Use them.
She
so
saved
we're-
my sword instead of Gnorman.
And here I was trying to help
Norman's
Norman. And wait, was it Norman or was it Glonda that muted me again?
I didn't mute you. You muted yourself,
Norman.
old man.
Yeah, we could hear you
Zing.
talking to Marion.
Yeah, we heard you talking to Marion. I debated muting you for privacy. I
Oh, we were
didn't.
talking, she was doing a workshop on social media safety for the kids.
Aw.
Leave the gate open.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
And to add insult to injury, Splifka moves back away into this
Into the stink cloud.
Oh my god, what a
And-
baby.
What a
Yeah,
baby.
she's a sucky
What a-
baby.
And no opportunity attack because Gnorman has been felled.
It seems like the only way you can hit her is through opportunity attack, and that doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
Well, it would have been Gnorman's turn, but it is in fact the elephant's turn. Let's
Oh man, don't trample Jojon, please. I'm so worried
No,
about
it
this.
shouldn't come path of least resistance.
let's have Gnorman do his first death save.
Already?
Roll. Yeah, because it's your turn.
Right.
So you need to roll. And I believe it's neither. Oh, I need to check this. Death save.
Technically, it's my second because I already lost my first.
You already lost one, yeah. When you start your turn with 0 hit points, you must make a special saving throw. If the roll is 10 or higher, you succeed. So you
It was an
succeeded.
11.
Yes. So you mark a successful death save.
What's
It's
his
2 out of 3.
Nice. Yeah, 2 to 3.
If we
Yeah,
cure
you
him,
need to-
is like
You need to get to 3 of either one to live or die. If you
Oh.
cure him, if he heals any hit points, he will exit that and go back up to whatever hit points you cure him to.
Okay.
There we go. So that let's have Al decide what Elephanto is going to do there.
Elephanto.
Well, the elephant is certainly going to like rear up, startled, water on one side, a couple of elves, half elf, dwarf on the other side, giant bear, giant worm. Like that's nobody wants to be there, let alone that elephant. So then I'm going to say elephant is going to how many squares can it move if it runs away?
Elephants.
40 feet.
Yeah. So it can move 8 of those squares.
I'm
Unless it
say
goes in the water, in which case it's going to be reduced.
going to say elephant runs to right here.
Around the far side of the pillar.
Yeah, it just escapes the situation, doesn't realize it's a pillar, it just like runs as far as it can go unobstructed,
I like it.
which happens coincidentally to put itself in between.
I appreciate your
math.
logic and your skewing of the rules. It works
That's
well
just
for me. I
math.
like it.
That's math, people.
We'll go next to 6, where our big giant worm carrion crawler is going to attack something. It's going to attack either Tergar or Jondaron randomly. We'll roll a 2-sided die. If it's a 1, that'll be Tergar. If it's a 2, it'll be Jondaron.
2-sided die, like a coin.
Yeah.
No.
It's a coin.
You dungeon masters and your die.
So much attitude.
Oh, I need to select it.
Oh my god.
It attacks Tergar. Okay.
Okay.
So it has 2 attacks. One is a tentacle attack, the other is a bite attack. So the first one is at +8. What is your armor class, sir? Oh, you're
11.
Gosh.
11. Yeah, not great.
No, it's not.
So plus 8 is 27. That'll definitely hit you. So
Mm-hmm.
you are going to take
Oh man.
die 6 plus 2 for the tentacle. Oh, wait a second. That is not. It's not a death dog. What are you talking about? You're going to take die 4 plus 2. And this is poison damage. So you're going to roll a Constitution saving throw at difficulty of 13.
With a +3 Constitution, because I'm a bear, correct?
Because you're a bear. That's right. So you do take
So
3 points of damage.
17.
And you
rolled a-
succeed on that. So you are not paralyzed.
Okay.
Then it's going to.
How much damage did I take, sorry, Andrew?
3 points of damage.
Okay. I could do that.
You could take that. And then it tries to bite you at +4, and it gets a 16, which I think is enough to hit you.
Yes, it is.
All right. So this does 2d4 plus 2 of damage, which is a grand total of 8
6,
points
8.
of damage.
Okay.
You still
That's
in bear
okay.
form?
Yeah, I have eight hit points left.
I could take that. So it's in your face, yawing and trying to actually consume you,
Mhm,
biting at you and tentacling you.
mhm.
That is the end of round number 7. Round number 8, back to Turgar.
I go right back at it
Rah,
with
rah, rah.
my claws and my jaws. So let's do my rolls.
Ooh, I even have a bear sound.
My goodness.
All right. So what is that? +6, eh? We said for the attack bonus.
I believe we did.
So
I think-
13 and 21.
You hit with both attacks.
Okay.
Yay!
Boom, boom. Okay, so my bite is a die 8, and I'll just do that first.
Okay.
So die 8 plus 4, so that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
And then my claws are die 6 plus 4.
Roll one, I dare you.
Yeah. So 8.
That is more than enough. You handily tear its. But tell me how you kill it, Dan, because it is.
So that was my claws.
Yes.
So my claw just slices right through the whole body. The head goes tumbling. Actually, I hit it with such velocity. The head rolls into the water, and the body just oozes pus and grossness, and gives a final shudder, and it is no more.
Yeah.
And I give a mighty
Just don't scare the elephant. Just don't.
Oh,
scare
yeah.
it.
Next up is Glonda at 17. Unless
Okay.
Turgar wants to move anywhere.
Can I use this point to transform back?
Yes, you can transform out for a bonus action.
I'm going to use my bonus action to transform out and back into half elf Tergar.
Done.
You did good, buddy. You did good.
Not giant Tergar. Let's make a regular size Tergar. There we go. Cool. That is done. So Tergar changes back, and now it is Glonda's turn.
Why
Okay.
do I have a little icon on my face?
Because you are concentrating on the fog cloud.
Ah, that's a concentration face. Gotcha.
If you were to cast another concentration spell, you would have to give up the fog cloud. It would disappear.
Got it.
But I'm going to totally get that elephant on side here.
Can I walk up to Norman and use Cure Wounds to heal him?
You sure can.
Okay, great. I'm gonna do that then.
All right.
Nice.
Spit on the worm as you go by.
Okay. Batoy!
So you're going to roll a die 8 plus 2 because your charisma bonus is plus 2.
Nice.
Spit on your hands.
Norman.
Tweet.
Norman awaits.
That's plus 8.
So
Sweet.
Norman has.
So I just snap awake to a +8.
That's right.
Nice.
Take it. Wow, power. That's powerful stuff.
Right?
Powerful stuff. And your death saves are now wiped away.
Also,
No longer dying dead.
Ooh, oh wow, who did that? Glonda, is that you?
'Twas I. Profess your love to me and tell me how great I am.
Jiminy Jillikers, Glonda, I am buying you around when we get back to Belba's place.
Oh, heck yeah, bud.
Sweet buddy.
I
And then
miss
Gl- and then-
Belba.
And then Norman and I do our secret handshake because we
Yeah.
have one.
Cute.
You guys remember Belba?
Next up, Nimrailing at 16.
Okay. How do clouds work? Like if I did thunder wave,
Need a meteorologist.
It's a cumulonimbus.
Can we summon Ian Black?
how does
Cumulonimbus.
sky exist?
Or even
Um,
Terry Loretto? In fact, let's
Terry
get
would
Terry
do.
Loretto. That's very doable, actually.
Let's pipe her into the game.
I smell umami. What the hell do I smell coming from outside?
Because
smells
my
like-
question was if I can thunder wave the cloud and if it would like no wait, not thunder. If I did lightning into the cloud, would it like I don't know.
So to answer your question, your fog cloud is affected by wind. You can't move it, but if there was a wind here, it would push the cloud away. Similarly, the stinking cloud is susceptible to also susceptible to wind. A thunder effect would also, I believe, thunder wave or chromatic orb with thunder will also push. Yeah, they'll push the clouds 10 feet. If that answers your meteor.
It
You know what I'm
didn't.
No? Okay. Please
I'm
rephrase
still
your question.
curious. So you know how if it's really if it's the clouds are low and you're in the thick of it, that like you don't want to get electrocuted because there's literally water in the air, and so the whole space, it's like you're swimming but in the sky. So I'm just thinking if I can electrocute the stink cloud and she's in the stink cloud, I'd get her.
It's a neat idea. The rules aren't sort of vested in that point. To attack her, basically, you'd be rolling at disadvantage, assuming she's in that cloud at all. Is mechanically how.
Okay, well then I think I'll just because I want to. Then I could ready an attack, but then I'm waiting to see if she comes out of the stink cloud. But there's a whole bunch of different ways she could come out of said stink cloud.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else emerging from the hole where the worm was?
Not yet. You do
Not
see
yet.
smoke is coming out of it.
Oh,
What if I give a little tap on the elephant's butt and make it charge into the stink cloud?
Or I was wondering if it would break down that door and then we have her a straight shot out of there.
we don't want to escape, do we?
No, I want to try to murder her.
I want to try
Okay.
to murder her too.
We've got enough tricks up our
Tara,
sleeve.
you're gonna try to befriend the elephant, right? You
That's
have
my
to.
next move. Yeah.
Okay. Then I think what I'll just do is I'll ready an attack, and if she comes out here-ish towards us that way, then I'm ready for it with the chromatic orb.
Okay. What? And you will lose that spell if you do not if it does not get actually triggered. So
Wait, what?
is that okay?
Yeah. I lost my
Wait.
spell when I tried that because it didn't get triggered.
How many spells do you have left?
That's dumb. I only have two more level 1, but I still have 2 level 2s.
Did you still want to do that?
Ooh,
I don't think you should do it.
no, I won't.
All right. What would you like to do then?
Nothing at all.
Help. Do a
This
help.
move maybe, yeah, good idea. I'll go over here next to, well, Turgar's gonna go. Yeah, what if I did this and I scooted myself down over here so that Turgar could come in and I could help Turgar befriend the elephant by wooing and petting the elephant and, stroking
And
its
petting
tusks in a non-sexual
Tergar
way.
and
Hey,
showing that you're both.
Joe John, he's only 10 feet away.
I said in a non-sexual way.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Boys, let me tell you.
Okay, so you have moved down there,
Tusk
and
and everyone just gets stiffy. All right, so that's I'll stay there.
okay. Then we're going to Joe John Dron at 15.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this. What are the drawbacks of me going into the stink cloud?
You get poison. You're gonna throw up.
You barf.
Like, will I be able to attack Explictica? Like, is it a tolerable amount of damage to fight her?
So technically the way it works is if you begin your cloud, your turn in the stinking cloud, you'll have to make a saving throw. But if you enter it, then you don't have anything happen to you. So
We
You have
a
nothing to
deep
get
breath
rid
and
of
then
that
jump
cloud,
in.
eh?
Yeah.
We
Well,
can
gang,
blow it away.
It might be time for me to take the plunge.
What's that mean?
He
Do you
wants
have
to
a
jump in
I'm
the
javelin?
going to go in. I want to go in that cloud, and I want to fight Explictica in the cloud.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Do you think
John
is
Dron,
she
what
still
about?
even in there? We don't even know.
Yeah, we don't know that she's in there. And remember what I'm about to do. I'm going to try and send the elephant in there, and you might
So
get trampled.
wait, where else could she be?
in
the
the
In
water.
the water.
She could be coming around
Oh,
behind
that
us for
cloud.
all we know.
Yeah.
I will
Should
give
I
you
throw a
bit of
javelin into?
I will give you a bit of information that to come through the cloud to attack Norman the way she did, she would have had to travel 25 or 30 feet, and then she moved back. So maybe she's got a lot of movement, and maybe she got back into the water, or maybe she is in that cloud.
Hmm.
Well, let me put it this way. Dan,
Yes.
is this? Can I commiserate right now? Is that okay? If I can,
Yes.
is dialogue open?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dialogue is always open.
So, Dan, you said you're going to blow the cloud away or do something with the cloud next turn?
No, I was thinking out loud if anyone had the ability to blow that cloud away. What I was thinking of doing is befriending the elephant, much like I did with the brown bear, and sending using the elephant to tank her and go after her in the cloud if she's there.
Okay, here's one idea. I go in the cloud now. You send the elephant to get me. That way,
To pick you up?
I won't. Yeah, that with his trunk. That way, next turn I won't start in the cloud.
Andrew, I can if my my spell does work. It's not a rolling thing, right?
I believe you might have to make a animal friendship, right? That's what we're
You
talking
do have
about.
to roll. Yeah.
Animal friendship. Yeah. The spell lets you convince a beast
Yeah.
you mean it no harm. Choose a beast that you can see within range. It must see and hear you. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Oh no.
And it is not. So we would have to make
Oh,
a
good.
wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And if it fails, then it's your servant.
Right. What does it have to roll in order to fail?
Your spell DC, which is
Okay.
I think 14.
Yeah.
So it'd have to roll a 14 or higher,
Right.
and it doesn't have a wisdom bonus.
Okay. All right. Well, that's possible. J. Joe.
All right, let's do it.
All right, move yourself.
I'm going in the cloud.
All right, you get to hear when you come face to face with Explictica.
I am going to strike her with my big sword.
Nicely
Okay.
done, J. Joe.
I'm gonna roll a
Make
public
your-
20.
Can you port? Oh no, there's still no portents.
No, alas, that is not enough to hit her.
I hate
Friggin'
her.
So
hell,
you,
dude.
I really
You
dislike her.
shout to us and tell her she's right there. Tell us she's right there.
Yeah, she's here, folks. She's here.
she's here.
Oh.
So, yeah, maybe I'll give you a. Do I have the side trombone? I do.
I'm getting the bad rolls today.
Do you want to do anything else with your action?
Do we know she's there?
He is now shouted at.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
I'm assuming
Okay.
he's mentioned it. Yeah,
No, I'm not gonna do anything else.
you're just gonna take your medicine. All right. It is her turn at 15, and how convenient for you that you have just come right there. So she is indeed going to do something. Well, actually, as we said, talking is always free. So as you enter the swirling cloud of gaseous vapors and you start coughing, she looks into you and says, "You are Jojanjaran. Surely all this fighting is pointless."
Oh.
Oh my gosh, we're watching kitty video.
What do you mean, Explictica?
Why should we fight? Why do you not join me, perhaps?
What's in it for me?
Well, maybe I will let you live and take all these others for sport.
Explictica. There is no living without an Immoralian.
Oh my god.
Oh.
What is this?
The only reason why I fight is because of love. And love is not stronger than a she snake like you. Wait, no, it is stronger.
She does a double take and thinks it says, "Well, we'll see about that if I take your meaning," and she attacks you. So, what is she going to do to... Yeah, she's just going to attack you. Why not? So, what's your armor class? It's pretty high, I think.
Yes, it's a 17.
Oh, she's not going to do that. She is going to grapple with you. So, you're going to roll an athletics check. So it is, you're going to roll your 20-sider and add your athletics to it, or you could roll your acrobatics. But I think your athletics is probably higher.
Yeah,
We tried
athletics.
to wrap her snake
Oh.
body around you.
What's that?
Would you
So
look
that's,
at
Just roll
that?
one of those dice, but I think even one is going to be better than what she rolls. She rolls a 13 total.
So the lowest one I rolled was 15. So plus 3, it's 18.
Okay, so you manage to escape her grasp as she coils her body around you, and you sort of nimbly jump out or sort of pop yourself out. But as she does that, she is looking at you, says, "Surely you must see how beautiful I am, more beautiful than your Nimralian." And with that, you're going to roll a charm saving throw, of which you get advantage because you are a half elf. So it's a wisdom saving throw. Roll and add your wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. So plus 2 with a d20.
Does
Two
Jo-
You
D20.
rolled. Well,
Yeah,
you do get to
yeah,
roll
another
two
one.
of those because you are rolling an advantage because you're a half elf. Alas, not high enough.
10.
Speaking of advantage, by any chance, Jojan, did you use the bardic inspiration I think I gave you last time?
Last week?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He
If
did
only
not.
we had a note of that somewhere.
He did not.
He did not. Anyways, just a reminder, back pocket info.
Couldn't he use it now?
Mm.
No, I think he needs to say he's going to use it before he does it. I don't know. I don't know the rules here, but he's
No, but
Or
he's
you
just
can-
been
you can-
charmed. He's against
you can
us
use it.
now.
You can use it any old time you want. If you gave it to him, and I will go with the idea that you did,
She did.
then
I did.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
down.
totally.
Yeah.
Oh, you noted it down. Perfect. Okay, so
I
you
noted
get to
down that
roll a
I'm
die
missing
six.
one, and I'm pretty sure I gave it to Jojan.
She did.
All right, then let's say he didn't use it, and let's say this is a perfect time for you to use it now. You have currently failed, rolling a 10. If you roll a 6-sider, let's see what happens with that. That is just enough to succeed.
Oh, woo! Well
You
done.
remember the wise words of your friend Glonda, saying, "You can do it."
Where would we be without Glonda?
Honestly.
And
I'd be in the
is
woods
going
somewhere.
She is going to
Yes,
move
I did
away,
find
so
you.
Jojandron can get an opportunity attack.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay. So roll your attack for me, please.
Rolling a public D20.
Is she moving
Yes.
away again?
Oh
Yeah,
my
she is.
gosh.
I
So what's your
hate
total
her.
there, friend?
11.
And I'm afraid that is not enough to hit her. So you do miss.
That's 2
You're
times
right.
she's
What's
gone away.
happening?
This is
Mhm.
insane.
Yeah.
That's good
Well, this
because
is-
both times it was through that cloud. So I mean, maybe there's a pattern.
So you hear a splashing
I'm
noise
always
as
trying to
she.
find the positives.
Okay.
Hey man,
this-
I was dead 2 turns ago.
Everything's coming up to Norman, who coincidentally it's his turn.
All right. Okay. All right.
Well, maybe
Hello,
you can
Matthew
come with me.
McConaughey.
Okay.
All right, all right, all right, all right.
All right.
I guess I'm going to trying to think if I should do something with that elephant, but I don't know if I can. I'll read an attack, like an attack for right where Explictica showed up last time,
Can you ping that for me?
right there.
Okay.
My radiant bolt.
Nice.
Great. Move.
And I'm going to stay
So-
right where I am. Just like hug that pillar.
Nobody's gonna hurt me. All right. And the elephant is also going to stay right where it is. It does not like the smell of that cloud at all, but it also doesn't like what it just saw happen or heard happen over there. So it is also going to just defend itself. It's going to do the elephant equivalent of dodge, which means if anything tries to attack it, it's going to attack its advantage. So that's the end of that round. We're going back to Turgar at 20 for round 9. Can you believe it?
May I make an argument? This elephant is sensing that we're friendly because we haven't touched it, and that I get to roll advantage when I do what I'm going to do.
Well, technically, you don't roll. It's rolling a saving throw.
Oh, darn it. It rolls disadvantage.
Hmm.
We have not touched it. We have defended it from a worm.
It's kind of sweet that it hasn't like turned around and just like kicked us.
Yeah, I feel bad for this
It's true.
poor elephant.
I thought one of us would get gored by now.
Well,
And-
you haven't been doing it any damage, and it might have an
DM?
emotional attachment to the one who brought it.
Yeah. DM, what's the
Yes.
uh
Well, I'm going to roll regularly, and if it succeeds, I will roll again.
okay. I am so I'm using my animal
Yeah.
friendship spell just so that's
Okay.
yeah.
I understand where you're going with that. Okay,
Mhm.
so it rolls. It needs to beat your 14,
Mhm.
and it rolls and gets a 12. So it does not succeed. So there we go.
Great.
The whole point of disadvantage advantage was moot.
Super dupes. So I'm going to now this elephant, I'm connected with it, and I can I communicate with it, or just it's on our side?
That is a great question. I don't know if you can. I think you need to be able to talk to it. You convince it you mean it no harm.
Right. But I can't direct
so-
its
It's charmed by you, so technically, I think that means you can now direct it. Let me just double check. It cannot attack you, and you have advantage on any ability check to interact socially with the creature. So what I would say is, if you want to give it a command, you could roll. Is there an animal 10 spell, no. Let's say you can roll your animal handling. There is totally an animal handling skill. So you can roll your
Yes.
animal handling at advantage to convince.
Oh,
it to
cool.
use.
Oh, I've never used that before, and I've got
I
plus
know.
6 on that, Bubba.
Whoa.
Exactly. Something
So
good is
I'm,
gonna happen here.
and I can do that right now, correct?
You and yeah, I'll let you do it. Sure. What do you want to make it?
Gang, where would you like the elephant to go? We know she's not in that cloud, so we probably don't want to waste. We have to give this elephant a name, by the way.
Well, wait, isn't the elephant supposed to go save Joe Jondron?
His name is Elephanto.
Thank you.
Well, I it doesn't need to right now, does it?
I mean,
Or do we-
Jojon
Oh,
is
really?
is still in the
Interesting.
cloud, right? So
Okay,
he
okay,
begins
let's-
his turn at disadvantage.
So let's
That's
pull
correct.
John drawn out. So I'm going to use my animal handling.
I'm your brother.
Oh, now you're my brother. So I'm using my animal handling, right, to instruct this. So it's 11.
Ooh.
You get to roll that at advantage, so you roll that.
Oh
again
yeah, I roll another one, right?
and take the better of the two,
Uh-huh.
assuming you might roll better. No, 5.
Oh
my
my god.
So I've asked it to pull Joe John drawn out, and it does what?
And you got a total of 11 on that.
Well, what was my first roll? I actually.
You got a 5. And
yeah,
then
so
you got
11.
6 to that, I think. So
Yeah.
11. Sure, why not? He'll pull
Okay.
out the stupid halfling. Or half
But he
So-
does so grumpily.
but it's not sure about it. Technically, what's got
It's
to
like
happen is it's gotta-
dislocate
it's
my
gotta-
arm.
Well, it's got to grapple you to make this happen. So
With its trunk.
yeah. So let's just quickly roll, and I think it's got a ridiculous strength +6.
It does. I've looked it up. It's crazy. It's 22.
So 22. Let's have Joe John Drone roll a 20-sider at his strength, because this is kind of happening
Public?
without his knowledge. Yeah. So you're busy missing your swings against Explictica when this trunk surrounds you and goink pulls you out of the cloud.
Nay.
Cute.
Oh, we have to name the elephant.
Elephanto.
Elephanto. Okay. Elephanto.
Nim's
Poor
gonna call him
Elephanto.
because she has an accent.
I'd really like to try and get Elephanto out of here, everyone. I would.
There's a that's the next adventure, is returning Elephanto to whence it came.
Yeah.
Next up is Glonda at 17.
Okay. Anybody? I'm gonna give somebody my second and final bardic inspiration, but I don't know who.
Give
Gentlemen,
it to me,
I think
and then I'll use
everybody
shatter
should
and
make
just
a
roll.
Fellas, make your
They
case.
should- yeah, that's right.
No, I take
I
myself
think Nim
out
would
of
like
it
to
because
be
I don't have.
Bardic League.
I'm at the point now where I won't have high damage to do. I say it goes to one of the others.
Norman, yes?
I could use some bardic inspiration. I am a historically bad roller, and was dead, but 2 turns ago.
Yeah, give it to Norman.
Shit. Yeah,
It-
that's a good. I concede.
Okay. Can I do bardic inspiration as a bonus action?
Yes.
Because how much? What's your damage at right now, Norman?
I'm at 8 hit points out of possible 18.
Okay, so I would want to be able to get you healed a little bit more.
I can
Just-
heal him.
Can you heal him? Because
Yeah.
if I heal him, it's my last spell slot. But if I'm giving him the inspiration, then he dies because your hit points are pretty low.
I can heal him.
Okay, but your turn just ended, so Explictica
Yeah,
will come out.
it'll have to go all the way around. Yep, that's right. That's
Okay.
right.
Can anybody else heal?
Nope.
Nope.
Jojo.
Nope.
No, it's all
Yeah,
you.
I can.
Would you mind? If you don't want to, I
want me to
can.
heal you?
No, heal
Yeah.
Norman. I can.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be my last spell slot, and I want to be able to possibly use it to fight.
I just have 5 lay on hands points left, though. I don't have my cure wounds anymore.
Okay.
Well,
Everybody.
that might suffice until
Even
it comes
5
around
points
to
is
me.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, because then I can use heal.
Oh
Heal
no,
wounds
no,
on
no.
them.
Jordan, you have the spell slots. You've still got the Cure Wound spell memorized or selected as one of your
Oh,
spells. I
okay.
see what you did there. But you see how you've got the slots underneath there. One of them's checked off, and you got 2 more after that.
Yeah.
So what you should have done is left Cure Wounds checked and then unchecked the spell slots you've got.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem.
But
So you
as a
got one
principle-
more.
Because I made that mistake, I don't have cure wounds. So no, just kidding. Oh
Excellent.
yeah, I'll use cure wounds on Al. No problem.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna do my bardic inspo, and I'll save my cure wounds in case somebody gets knocked out again.
Okay,
Thank
so
you, G.
we'll have a delightful bell sound to represent Bardic Inspiration.
Bardic Inspiration brought to you by Glonda.
Inspo.
So what would you like Glonda to do with her regular action? She could move, she could act, she could do all sorts of things. What would she like to do?
Oh my gosh. There's so many options.
Choices.
Jesus Christ. I'm gonna help. Can I do help? Or is that all, that's a
What do
whole
you-
act?
Well, it is, but who do you want to help to do what?
I want to help. What does help do?
Give you
Generally, the most
advantage.
yeah, it gives somebody advantage when they're doing something, but
Do I have to be next to
like-
them?
you do have to be next to them, and if it's an attack, you have to be next to the person that's being attacked as well. So
Unless it's a spell?
you can't help somebody do a spell
Hmm.
unless you are the one doing the spell, which is not really a help action.
All right. Well, I suppose I'll start gathering more coins.
What in doubt? Roll a 20-sider there for me.
Okie dokie.
Something's
Ciao.
hiding in those coins.
Nothing.
Two, yeah, it looks
nobody's
like a lot
gonna
of
find
coins
it.
to me.
Nobody's gonna find that big fancy gem jewel statue, the special dagger that'll kill Explictica, whatever.
Which she keeps in your treasure chest, obviously. All right.
Exactly.
So yeah, you spend your turn grabbing some coins. Nimrin at 16.
All right. I would like everybody to have a quick look at what I've been doing. Good. Okay.
Oh,
What
What did you do? What did you do? What?
Love me.
Oh.
Love me.
Sounds about right.
Oh, poor. I actually
So
feel
that's
bad
what
for
I've been
her.
spending time doing during the previous round. Shit. I think I want to try to push the fart cloud away.
Okay.
How are we going to do that?
Fire cloud away.
Okay. Let's see. Create bonfire. That's not really going to do it. Shield won't really do it. Featherfall won't do it. Suppose I could try to thunder I could try to chromatic orb and thunder that space because you said that pushes it all back by 10 feet, right?
Yep, Thunder Wave would definitely affect it.
Okay, and she's probably not in it right now, but
We don't know where she is, do we?
no. All right, screw it. I'll do it just because it's a thing that I can do, so I will.
All right.
So,
Oh, but it says
where...
each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must do a saving throw. Wouldn't chromatic orb be better?
Well, Chromatic Orb is kind of a very directed attack. It would move the cloud very slightly, whereas a Thunder Wave would affect everything in that cone, so it would be much more effective.
Okay, but do I have to go into that cone space to do it?
If you parked yourself here, what am I going to do with that?
I just don't want to hurt
Where
the
if you-
elephant.
If you parked yourself, why did I do that? Let's get rid of. Come on, you. You see where that arrow that I put down that says Norman's ready to attack is?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you went there, then you would. That's where you would be able to sort of shoot to the northwest and get all of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
so you
try.
move. Sweet. So it automatically succeeds because there's nobody.
Okay.
Yeah, you just do in a thunder wave. You do straight damage, so stuff just
Okay.
happens. And in this case, the stinking cloud disappears.
Cool. Very good.
Wow.
That took one of her advantages, one of her tools away. Love it.
Possibly it does. So mark that off, and now we're on. Did you want to do anything else? Move
Just
anywhere
wanted
further?
to show this to you again.
Oh, good. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, I needed that.
quality drawing. Quality drawing.
Okay, good. Yeah,
So
a
John
snake woman is
Dron goes-
weird.
John Dron goes at 15.
I'm going to cure Gnorman's wounds.
All right, let's have a healing roll then. Now, are you casting? Or are you?
That's a
Or you-
casting spell. I'm going to roll a 1d8. I'm going to do that publicly.
Cool. The only thing you have to figure out is where you're going to be to do that, because you have to touch him. You have to be in a space adjacent to him.
Okay, I'm going to move. Can he meet me halfway?
Not on your turn, he can't.
Can I go here?
You could, yeah. You'd have to go through the elephant, through Norman, and then
Shimmy.
through Glonda, but you could totally make
Go
it all the
under
way.
the elephant. It's cool.
You could.
Shimmy.
all
But
the
I
way
can't
around.
go around.
You can't go right there.
Okay.
Technically, no. That's a pillar that's hogging that space.
The whole
So
space.
that would
Okay,
work, yeah.
Hagen.
That works.
got it.
Cool.
Okay.
So, Gnorman heals what looks to be 10 hit points.
Hooray!
Are you at full?
Wait, how many? 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that takes me to full.
All right.
Awesome. Teamwork.
Wow. Incredible.
Huzzah.
And with my bonus action, I don't have a bonus action. I'm good.
Excellent choice. All right. So now it is Explictica's turn. And she comes forward here, emerges from the smoke. And she says, I tire of you and your lot.
Where is she?
Gone on.
Up top.
I don't see her. Oh, something weird happened to me again.
That's entirely
No,
possible.
I don't see her either.
Oh, wait.
She's the
You,
big like snake girl.
Yeah, look at your sticky note.
What?
see my
for
cute little
reference.
sticky note, but then I just don't see her. Oh, there she is.
There she is. So she
Okay,
emerges from the smoke and slides up onto the land and says, enough of this. I tire of you and your antics. And she opens her mouth wide, and a bolt of fire emerges and streams towards you and explodes in a cascading, towards the elephant really, and explodes in a cascade of damage. Everyone is going to need to roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please. She has cast a fireball at you.
Even I'm hidden behind a pillar.
Most
Well,
of us
it is a
are.
20-foot. It's a 20-foot radius damage is the
Okay.
the property of a fireball.
So I rolled a 13.
What makes it a saving
The-
throw?
I rolled a 20.
I rolled a
Roll
20.
Okay. So
Good rolls,
on your
everyone.
character sheet, where it says pretty much just next to where the dexterity thing is, you see your little box with saving throws in it. The one marked dexterity is going to be
Okay, so it's just a +2, for example.
for you. It's probably a +2.
Okay, so
Uh,
I'm at 10.
22.
Ooh, sweet.
Okay, King.
Wow.
So, dexterity saving throw. Her DC, what the number you have to beat is. This is a pretty important number, so I better find it and do it right. It's a 13.
Dang.
So
You have to beat 13
So-
or 13 saves you. I rolled a 13.
13 or higher.
Okay,
13 or
so
higher.
I'm saved.
Okay.
But poor Nim got nailed.
You got nailed. So gasp a little bit when these numbers come out because it's probably going to be pretty high. I'm is 20 points of damage. If you made your save, you take 10 points of damage.
Oh, we
Okay.
all get hit no matter what.
Nim's dead.
Oh, Nim's dead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm certainly not
Oh,
alive.
what was I at?
Wait, can you repeat that?
Holy
right,
If you made your save, it's 10 points of damage. If you didn't make your save, it's 20.
Whoa.
All right. So, is my understanding that only Nim failed her saving throw, or
Yes.
Yeah, Joe John saved me. I would have been dead had it not been. Yeah, I mean, but
Burns to a crisp.
well, that looks like a pretty great chapter stop because it is 9:30.
Wow.
I really
Wow.
thought this was going to end tonight. This is insane.
Ooh.
Oh, it's ending for one of us.
No, we'll get you
Says
back.
you, I kept my cure wounds. I'll get you.
Yeah, so same.
Good
I'll
girl.
put my hands on you. And I'll
yeah,
fix
you're gonna get a blood transfusion from that elephant.
All right.
And I'll be so
So-
strong.
Technically, Nim had how many hit points?
14.
So she was at 14 when she took the 20.
Yes.
Okay, so she's not dead because if she had taken 28 hit points, she would be straight dead.
Yeah, if you take
Uh,
double what your actual total is, yeah, you die. But I didn't.
How? And just a question then: is she
Mhm.
governed sort of by similar rules as us in terms of like she's not like a level 10 creature that has like 15 spells and
She
Crazy
is governed by
amount.
the same rules.
so
So
she's
she has been using her spell slots as well. So
right, and she's a level that is somewhat in the realm of our like realm. Like she's okay. I'm just wondering because she's used a lot, so I'm hoping she's getting close to the end of her reign
Right.
of terror. Yeah.
well, all I can tell you is that this just happened. So maybe she is running low on spells and wants to end it quickly. But who knows? Oh, I should really roll for that elephant. See if it survives.
That was probably a level 2
Oh,
spell,
Andrew, I
because
checked
that
its
could-
hit points.
It's got a lot.
Elephants possess 76 hit points.
Yes, it now has 56 hit points. So.
And a question: can I become an elephant?
If
Heck
this
yeah.
elephant survives and you can bond with it, absolutely you can become.
Oh my god, we're gonna make sure it survives.
All right. Well, that's a pretty good chapter. What's Jojandron's reaction to Nimralian getting blasted by this fireball?
I am very sad. I'm shocked.
Well said.
I'm sad. But we will not let Nim go this week.
You were gonna say die in vain, weren't you?
Are we wrapping it up today?
Yeah, I think this is the natural
we're
break.
done now.
Oh, I'm just being attentive to. I mean, Rook, you tend to need to sort of disappear. at
Make
this
some
point. That's-
dinner. Hmm.
Yeah, we'll come back. We'll come back.
Yeah, we'll visit your corpse.
Great.
we'll make a nice statue for you here.
Oh, I can't wait till we can do this without COVID stuff, and then we can play for 7-8 hours,
Ooh.
right?
I don't think
like those young boys in Stranger Things.
Like those young boys and strangers.
We'll all take our bikes over to Andrew's house.
I'll be biking for a while.
Jordan,
It's
of
gonna be a
course,
hell
will
of a
be-
bike ride for Brooke. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I think you can do it. You're
Thank
very in shape with your mountain climbing. I think you can bike.
With
Thanks
your
so much.
mountain climbing. Dan doesn't
And you
know
have
anything
those-
about you.
Moderate mental powers. Like you can just 11 your way.
Well, thank you,
Oh.
Yeah.
Andrew.
You are our 11.
Thank you. Top comments from chat. We've got some affectionate names for Jojandron and Imralian. We've got Joe Jimiralian. And then and Matt was saying he's for Team Explica, Glonda, aka Anaglonda.
Oh,
My Anaglonda
Anaglonda.
don't want none unless you got buns, hon.
Or Glocksplictica.
Glock
is another word for that. Yeah.
Anaglonda is fire.
Anaglonda is great.
Rampajongeron. That's what we have another one. You guys are on fire.
That's funny.
All right. We'll let Brooke go make dinner. And thanks again, everyone. This is turning into an epic fight.
My
Heck
God.
yeah.
Maybe one day we'll decide who wins. I thought that Fireball was going to do a lot more, but it looks like you guys.
Ooh, that's good. That's good. I like that. I like hearing that.
That was Andrew trying to end everything.
Yeah.
Well, I was explicitly trying to up the.
Oh,
ante.
sorry.
Yeah. If I had 28 hit points damage, that would have definitely ended somebody's day. So, awesome. We will be back next 2 weeks from now. And I look forward to seeing everybody then. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Everyone.